Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ferdousi Khanom, and I am a social worker and DB counselor in Turning Point. I am new here. I am working here almost 4 months, and when I start my work, every day I get new client, even though old client also is who is coming back, and new client every week, new client. New client means new problem. All the women are Muslim, and domestic violence issue they are suffering every day. Actually, our office rules is very confidential. We do not mention anybody's name because we respect everybody's personal thing. So all the cases are really sensitive. I mentioned already, new client means new problem, new issues. The end of the day, point is same thing is getting abused women different way, but we do safety plan also their life, and if it's emergency we take them to the hospital for their if it's suicidal problem, we take them in the hospital and proper treatment like that. Usually I do counseling. When a client call, every day I get lot of phone call with different agency from different, even personally they get flyer from mosque or different place. They call, they need help, emergency sometimes, sometimes they need actually immediate help. Most of the client is need housing. They are suffering housing problem because they cannot live with the husband, like who is abusing her, like life-threatening, physically abuse, emotionally, verbally. So that's why they cannot take anymore. Even though some client suffering last 30 years or 25 years, they do not even speak outside. They just keep control because Muslim society is very sensitive. If they get divorced, society always point for the woman. Even though man has lot of problem, I mean the issue is coming from man, but is when it's divorce, people think this is the problem is woman. So that's why women always accept the problem, and they try heart and soul. They try to keep the family together, like with children, like children father or her husband, they respect and stay like that house and stay with the family or husband like that. Right. Nowadays, people understand what is the counseling. People need counseling. Before, people don't even know mental health issue people happen. They never even know that. Only physical thing like sickness, like physical sickness like fever, other thing is they used to get treatment. But mental issue is very big issue, but people has no idea.
So counseling, how is it different than giving advice?
Advice, actually social worker never do advice. Social worker do counseling for make a client comfort, like for example, social worker always do very lower voice and talk very nicely and feel comfort with client. Client feel comfort with sharing everything, not advice like do that, no. The social worker do like how they feel they can disclose their personal issue, even though they cannot disclose without other people, like their own relative, but they can explain the social worker. They can share their personal problem. First session, I usually take 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour. I take her family background, like where she come from, education background, working background, and present situation. How many children, like intake. Actually, we take intake first day, and main problem also. Just whenever we heard is domestic violence, we think this is maybe husband and wife, but not only husband and wife. Domestic violence going on mother, daughter, son, father or mother, like family, husband's family, laws like husband's brother, husband's sisters, mother-in-law, father-in-law, like specifically different way happen domestic violence.